What's up everyone, it's Code OJ. Using the code supports the channel, so thank you everyone.
It's an orange juice.
Let's talk about the skeleton dragons. They're coming out soon, so we've got a ton of different interactions. A verse all video should give you a very good idea of how this card works and how it functions one-on-one, so you can use your own judgment. Be sure to subscribe because we're releasing the tech video tomorrow to prepare yourself for the juicy challenge. First off, we have categorized troops into clusters. This group we call two-stage units. These will be the troops that have a shield mechanic like guards or a death spawn mechanic like battle ramp or skeleton barrel. I want to emphasize how different verse all videos are compared to our tech videos. A verse all video shows single interactions where we wait for single units to cross the bridge and show what will happen if you only have skeleton dragon in rotation. This prepares you for realistic real-time strategies. Tech videos dive deeper into specific interactions and mechanics. Next up, we have buildings. The first set of buildings will be the damage dealing buildings. Keep in mind these will be optimal placements and we aren't just mindlessly putting down the expo in front of the tower. We wait until they cross the bridge and use our best judgments to determine the best timing. The next cluster of units we categorize as defensive buildings, including Goblin Cage and all of the spawners. Is it worth it to defend skeleton dragons with spawners? Keep watching to find out. Tesla is its own special cupcake because it's a 2x2 building with its own set of rules of its sight range and aggro and everything weird about it, and it's underground. Next up, we have what we professionals in the industry call Fireballies. This is pretty important to see how well they can defend against skeleton dragons, as well as how the skeleton dragons defend against them. They're generally medium health fireball bait troops with a medium high damage per second. This category are all of the mini and the big boy tanks, and what would you know? Most tanks can't even attack air. They can't even attack at all. So let's find out how we do it with optimal placements in a one-on-one situation. The next cluster is insanely important. You should rock at least 2 of these in your decks, and they are damage spells. How much damage do skeleton dragons deal to your tower if you snowball them just right on that sweet spot with a knockback? Well, what if you don't have snowball? What if you have zap? How much damage will they do if you just zap them? Is it even worth it to zap them? Offensive spells are the ones you don't really realize are spells, like Graveyard and Goblin Barrel, but they technically are a spell. We have 25 different interactions against splashers. How well can a wizard or electro dragon or executioner defend skeleton dragons? Can skeleton dragons defend an executioner and deal damage to the tower? Probably. Swarmies are a very interesting cluster of cards. Some split different than others, some have more swarms than others, some spawn closer together. Skeleton dragons may not connect to the tower if you plant Swarmies just right. Some of these placements will be in the center, other placements will be near the tower. Sometimes it's actually better to plant it behind the tower because you want the skeleton dragons to connect. And these are all of the other cards that I didn't mention earlier. Thanks for watching, and keep in mind these are optimal placements for one-on-one interactions, so you have a better framing of how the card works and how it interacts for real-time strategies. Sometimes you don't have anything in rotation and you only have Zap or Golem to defend Skeleton Dragons, which is better. Hopefully this video helped you come to a conclusion to that answer yourself and more. There's going to be a more in-depth analysis tomorrow with a tech video. Until next time, thank you everyone that does use code OJ. Stay juicy.